Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of thrift flipping / altering old clothes / duping other brands' clothing because I don't have the creativity to make my own designs or the money to buy the clothes new. But in all seriousness, it is so easy to emulate clothing brand style with thrifted clothes or clothes that you already have in your closet because no one's really going thrifting right now. And doing it this way helps you save money / save the environment / make sure that you're not supporting questionably moral brands. Anyways, as you probably could already tell from the video, today we will be duping Brandy Melville again. And buckle your seatbelts, kids, because boy oh boy was this a wild ride. Okay, so first up are these shorts, which right now are a little bit long, you know. So we're gonna take these from Grandma to Brandy Melville. Okay, so first thing I'm doing here is marking how short I want to cut the shorts. Oh, scandalous, am I right? Since I stopped having a school dress code, I've gone kind of crazy because, shockingly, I get hot in DC's 100-degree summers. What a crazy concept, right? So I'm just folding this over, and we're gonna make sure to really line this up, and then we can cut along this line. Okay, so here they are. Now that they're cropped, they're already a lot better. So now we're gonna hem them, and then we are going to take in the sides. To hem the shorts, I'm first turning them inside out, then I'm folding over the edge and pinning it down. No hidden raw edges for me. I'm just quirky like that, you know? I love sewing jokes that absolutely no one else gets. Now all that's left to do is take those shorts to your trusty 10-year-old sewing machine or needle and thread of your choice and sew that sucker down. Let's try your shorts on to make sure you haven't messed anything up so far. So now to take it in, what we're going to do is we're going to mark how far you want the sides to be taken in with a pen so they're not as poofy. So I'm doing about, let's say an inch. Let's do an inch. As you'll later find out, it wasn't actually an inch, but you know what they say, hindsight 2020. Now, as you can see, I'm just pinning up the side, making sure to account for my voluptuous hips. Oh, who am I kidding? There's nothing there. But I'm just pinning up those sides, and then I am going to sew them up. And as you can see, I kind of messed up. So now you see me doing the seamstress's walk of shame, or seam ripping, to readjust that hem that I had just made. I redid it with, I think, about a ½ inch in, and then I sewed it up same exact way. So take this as a lesson, my dudes. Measure before you cut. And here they are. I think they're pretty cute. I've been wearing them non-stop, but shorts like these need a Brandy Melville style top. So let's tackle that one next. Next up is this just plain white tank top. But we all know if it's gonna be like Brandy, it's gotta be cropped. So I am just chopping off the bottom of this tank top. My 7th grade vice principal is quaking, but you know, I'm cropping a shirt. There's not much to say about it. You just cut the shirt. It's jersey. You don't even have to hem it. I'm not gonna bother. And here we go. There's the shirt and the shorts. And look, I'm like a Brandy Melville girl, except I didn't spend a dime except for the money that I spent on those shorts like a year ago that I haven't worn yet. They're pretty big, but you know what? I think they have potential. Now, right now, you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, it's a montage. This couldn't have gone wrong. I mean, look, it looks like she's making so much progress, but here's mental breakdown number 1. So I messed up. But you know what? I was gonna try again. I was gonna make these shorts. They were gonna work out. And then I pulled the zipper from its pole. And that is when she realized that these pants were just not gonna happen. I would just like to take this moment to remember all the sewing projects that have failed, all the fabric that never got to live up to its full potential because I was lazy and did it the wrong way. To all you failed projects, I remember you and I mourn you. And now, back to the regularly scheduled programming. Since the pants were a fail, we're gonna move on to this, which is a sweater that we're going to just crop a little so it fits me better, because, and that will be easy. I can't mess that up. Cropping a sweater is really easy. All we're gonna do is fold this up, pin this down, fold this down, cut, and we're done.
That seems like a lot.
After my confidence had been shaken by the tragedy that had befallen us, I reverted back to what I know best, cropping sweaters, which is a lesson, because when you fail at something, go back to your comfort zone. But also take risks and all that yada yada inspirational stuff. This is so heavy, oh my gosh. We're not gonna mess this up, Tate.
We're not. And Eliza's coming back.
Oh, I already messed up. Alright, so since this is a stretchy material, we have to do a zigzag stitch. That's very important. Using a zigzag stitch while you're doing stretchy fabrics is very important because if you don't, the string won't be able to stretch because it'll all be in a straight line, which makes no sense, but trust me, please use zigzag stitches on knits. Now we have it the right length, but the sleeves are still very, very long, so we're just gonna do the exact same technique for the sleeves. It's very straightforward. You make sock puppets and then you sew them down so you can't use them anymore. And that is how you make a sleeve shorter. Boom, mic drop, Maddie out. That was so dumb. I'm so sorry, guys. Disregard everything. Okay, now you just cut the extra fabric off the sleeves and later the, what would you call it? The waistline? The body sleeve of the sweater. And here's some nice cutting and messing up you guys listen to if you're into that. And here is the finished sweater. It's very much private school girl steals her private school boyfriend's sweater and then makes it somehow completely fit her perfectly, which honestly I think is the aesthetic Brandy Melville is always going for. Thank you so much for watching, and if you got to here, you might as well like and subscribe. You know, it'll help keep the memory of the pants alive. I miss you, Pants.